come one, come all, welcome yoga wearing soccer moms and EDC warriors alike. Welcome to this particular video as we take a look at the Mountainsmith Vibe Fanny Pack, or as they call it, the Mountainsmith Vibe Lumbar Pack. That's what we have here on the table today, and there's no getting around it, guys. This is a fanny pack. Recently, Mountainsmith redesigned their very well-known Vibe fanny pack. It's their smallest lumbar pack that they produce and make, and for a lot of people out there, you know, this is kind of a go-to EDC bag. So recently, both Ashley and I got our hands on a pair and kind of rocked them for a little bit, and had a good time enjoying what these felt like and how they performed. But I'm going to come right out and say it. There is a level of EDC-ness that is like the limit for me, of taking EDC to the limit, and the Vibe is the limit for me. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at it, see what it has to offer. This may fit into your systems and your EDC systems, or it may not. For me, this is the limit. I can't see myself carrying this on a regular basis, trying to go to the grocery store, go do the things that I do for an EDC bag. Now, this does have, I believe, a lot of potential for those of you who are joggers and runners. I believe that particularly for those of you, I mean, not joking, soccer moms and yoga pants, Ashley really digs this Vibe. I mean, she definitely sees like, oh yeah, I could totally carry this, you know, and we're about to have a baby, and she's like, hey, this will be hands-free, you know, purse for me. And so she definitely gravitates more to it than I do. So I mean, if you were to run into me on the street, you're probably not going to see me actually EDCing the Vibe. But that's not to say that this isn't a bad, small, compact fanny pack, because it actually has a lot to offer and has some great quality as well as great design. So today we're going to go ahead and dive into what this Vibe offers you in not only the concept of EDC, but just what are its capabilities. And you want to stick around for the end of the video. We are going to be giving these guys away in a flash giveaway, so stay tuned at the end of the video. I'll give you some instructions on how you can get yourself entered in to win these two Vibes, so you and your girlfriend, you and your spouse, you know, can rock a set. If you're into this and you like what you see throughout this video and seeing its capabilities, and you don't not mind necessarily the nerd factor, or maybe it's going to work for you in a running system or a jogging system or maybe a travel system, there is going to be opportunity for you to win these at the end of the video. So as we dive right into it, this has been somewhat redesigned over previous models. One of the things that you probably noticed right out of the gate is that they've introduced several new colors. They have, I believe, 6 to 8 new colors, including this kind of female kind of burgundy berry color. They have this barley tan color. They have a camo color. Then they got their blacks and their blues. They got a lot of different color combinations out there. So that's one cool thing, because up till now, Mountainsmith has only offered this in like 1 or 2 colors. So now there are lots of color combinations for this Vibe. So before we actually tear this all apart and show you what this can hold in its capacity, I just want to walk you through some of the basic specs that we are looking at here on the Vibe. Now, this is made out of Cordura nylon, which is always really great to see, and it's a mixture of 610 denier and 305 denier, interior and exterior. The exterior is going to be the 610, and then the interior will be the 305. But that's awesome to see that little logo right there. It's always cool to see the Cordura logo on a product. Now, the volume on this is going to be 92 cubic inches or 1.5 liters. The empty weight is going to be 5.6 ounces, so really nice and lightweight. And you're looking at dimensions of 9 inches wide, 5.5 inches high, and then a maximum width of 2.5 inches. Now the belt on these Vibes is really nice. It's an 1.5 inch wide nylon. They've done a really good clasp here. I really like that a lot. Really easy, but it's very strong. Good snap. Great stitching and weaving right along here. You can see that row of stitching is really nice and strong, just super high quality. The belt also has a little elastic band here to keep the excess from flapping around, you having to kind of tuck it or wanting to cut it off. So that's a nice little bonus. And then this zigzag or kind of diagonal sewing feature with this little lip keeps it from wanting to slide out of that, so that it catches it and keeps it nice and snug. Now these belts can adjust from 28 inches to 48 inches. So as you've seen in the video there, you know, Ashley is a pretty petite woman, even though she is pregnant, and I'm a rather large guy, and it fit both of us with plenty of extra room. So lots of capability in the size of waist that this is going to be able to wrap around. And since we are talking about the belt, we'll just go ahead and dive right into the back paneling. They've upgraded this back paneling with this new design. They've given you this really airflow compatible mesh, which is really nice, breathable, with really good padding on either side, which would, if you're wearing it behind you or in front of you, is going to kind of cup your hips and just make it very comfortable, so it's not going to be biting into you. But great padding, very breathable. And on the backing here, they do include this little loop that you could attach a carabiner to and attach little items or hang it once you're done using it on different little coat hangers and hooks. So now these all have YKK zippers, another great feature with paracord pulls. So again, just awesome high quality. This is a single zip for this front pocket right here. Now you can carry all kinds of different stuff. Just to kind of give you an example, it does have a keychain tab, which is awesome. So you can attach your keys to it and your keys aren't going to be bouncing all over the place. So that is a really nice feature to have. So I have here a flashlight, a Leatherman, my keys, you know, some supermarket stuff. I mean, just a nice little aspect to have there in the front pocket. And then I do have my iPhone 6, and my iPhone 6 can barely fit inside here, just to give you guys perspective. It's going to be kind of tough. I'm going to have to constantly fight with it to get it out. Honestly, this is best suited for your keys and probably your wallet or credit card holder. That's going to be the best situation here. You could also fit small either Leathermans and, you know, multi-tools in that sense, a spare mag for your concealed carry, different items and different options like that. But you're going to have to either have a small cell phone to fit in here, or it would be better suited for, say, a wallet. And so that is all the organization you're going to get in there, is just the key tab. Other than that, it's just a dump pocket with that high visibility yellow. Now, as we move along to the main pocket, you can see here we got dual runs of, again, YKK zippers, and it does have a lip over the zipper there to kind of help protect against rain. And that's where, again, not only for EDC tasks, but maybe for you runners out there that you like to carry your water bottle in your hand, or maybe you got a really small, you know, like Camelback running backpack, but you still want something around your waist so you can get easy access to either, again, your firearm or, you know, just your keys and cell phone and, you know, something, maybe your granola bar that you don't want to have to take your pack off to get into your backpack. This is nice so that if it's raining, you know, it's not going to necessarily, it's going to take a little bit longer to get through those zippers. But you can see here, really nice pulls, and this is going to open about 50%, almost clamshell, all the way open here. And this is where we got a lot of organization. And just to show you here on one side on the face, in that interior high visibility yellow, then you have two mesh sleeves right here. I happen to be having a SOG Reactor multi-tool. I'm not super stoked about this multi-tool. There will be a review either already out or coming out very soon on this one. But that could easily fit a multi-tool. You could get your smaller cell phones again, or say a wallet slid in there very easily. And as we look at the other side, again, the high visibility, just like that a lot. When companies think through that and do high visibility, it helps us find our stuff a lot quicker. So just like on the other opposite side with the mesh pockets, now we just have solid pockets sewn right down the middle. I happen to have my single stack magazine. Again, a wallet would fit in there, no problem, as well as, say, your cell phone would easily be able to fit in there, no problem. And that's going to be on either side. Then you have a large dump pocket. Now, again, going to kind of that EDC or everyday carry is what EDC stands for those of you who are kind of new to this whole idea. And I do have a shield, Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm with the full mag. And it does fit in there no problem. So your compact pistol should be able to fit in there without any sort of issue. It's not going to fit in there unless you're using a very slim nylon sheath, or excuse me, not sheath, but holster, or no holsters at all is what you're going to have to go with. But if you're not carrying the firearm, this is just a nice big dump pocket that, again, you could fit your cell phone in. Fits in there with no problem, with plenty of room to spare. An extra little feature that I really like, and again, especially going to runners, trail runners, just runners in general, joggers, those of you who like to work out but need a little bit of extra than what you have in your pockets, I really like this feature because they give you a headphone hole right here. So you can put your iPod inside your bag and then run your earbuds through there, and they give you that little slit, which is really cool that they just thought through like that, and particularly thought of us who like to run and work out in that capacity and want to carry a little bit extra. And before we get to the final concept and just where I feel like the Vibe fits into a system, the price point on this kind of fluctuates depending on the color that you go with. The day that I'm filming this right now, I just looked it up on Amazon. The Huckleberry color, which is this kind of women's colored burgundy, was going for $26. The Hop color, which is this tan that you see here, that was going for 30 bucks. Their Black Anvil one was going for 35. So the cheapest I found it was $26. The most expensive version, just depending on color, honestly, was 35 bucks. So anywhere in there, and I think that's a great value for the options that this has and the quality of build that you're getting with this Mountainsmith Vibe and this new redesign. And so if you are interested in this and this is connecting with you, or you really see how this could really fit inside one of your systems, we'll have links in the description below to Amazon, so you can go check those out. You can check out all the colors that they have and see which one fits for you. That's always a great way to support the channels, by using those links. So we'll have those over to Amazon for you. But $26 to $35 depending on the color for this fanny pack. All right, so now that we've really gone through the whole Vibe system, shown you what it has to offer and its overall setup and the pockets and the dimensions of what it could hold, what it couldn't, now let's really talk about how this could fit into a system, and what systems do I feel like it could work for you, and how could it fit into a system that you may be building. Now, as I alluded to in the beginning, Ashley really digs it, and I was actually expecting that. I was thinking, you know what, I think my wife's going to love this thing, and particularly, again, having a child on the way, giving her kind of more of a hands-free option when you know, she's going to the grocery store and that type of thing. She really likes it a lot, and I can just see a lot of, again, soccer moms and, you know, mothers and, you know, women who just want a hands-free option, because it is rather stylish, and with these new color combinations that they're giving, it is cool in that capacity for women. I can see a lot of ladies rocking this, even traveling. You know, you want your passport and your wallet and some of you in your ID, you know, really close to you, in front of you, so someone's not going to rip it off. You're not going to look necessarily, in a female, I feel, like a goob wearing one of these. I also see a big value in the sense of a runner's EDC and a hiker's EDC, somebody who's doing a lot of trail running, a lot of hiking, and as I alluded to earlier, maybe you have a Camelback bladder on that, you know, that's where you're drinking a lot of your water, or you're doing those bottles that you kind of hold in your hand, but you need to get to certain items. Maybe you want to throw a couple of granola bars, or you want your playlist for your tunes, and, you know, maybe you do conceal carry, maybe you don't, and you don't want to have to constantly be taking on and off your backpack. This might be a great option that's really slim, lightweight, 5.5 ounces, you know, empty. I mean, it's really lightweight and is going to ride snug on your body and not going to be cutting into your body because of the way they designed the back foam. So I could see this, I would call this a runner's EDC. I think it would be fantastic. For me as a dude, this does not really fit, as I've alluded to, in my personal EDC. As I said, you're not going to run into me, you know, at Target, getting, you know, some shopping done, rocking the Vibe, you know, and carrying my concealed carry in that capacity. That's it just I can't. I feel like when that happens, I kind of lose my man card, and I think a lot of you will get that. Some of you won't care, and you're like, dude, I don't give a rip. This thing's awesome. And so it really depends on which system works for you. Now, this definitely has the capacity to carry a lot of items, and you could easily carry, you know, know, what would fit in normal, like a BDU wallet, that maybe you don't want to wear cargo pants all the time, and again, you don't mind it, or maybe, you know, you're in an environment where you wear a lot of, you know, just either baggier clothes or jackets a lot, then you could easily, you know, it's nice and slim at 2.5 inches maximum width, really keep it nice and slim, and no one would even really know. For me and just my environments and stuff, it's definitely noticeable, and I can't seem to really hide it very well. And so it's either, hey, everyone knows you're rocking a fanny pack, or they don't. And so for me personally, in my EDC systems, it doesn't really fit unless I'm using it for my running system, as I just spoke about. So there you have it, folks. That's my opinion on where these vibes fit into our lives, my wife and I's, and our systems. You know, and obviously you got to decide whether or not the vibe might be a very valid way to build an either EDC system for you just in general, for as a runner, or maybe you're just, you know, a soccer mom and you're wanting to get a hands-free, you know, basically way to carry some of your personal belongings. Fantastic in any of those capacities. Now, I'd like to be able to tell you how we're going to do the giveaway. Very simple. The giveaway is going to begin as soon as this goes live. So as soon as this is up, bam, you can enter in to win. And it's going to be valid through March 24th, 2016. March 24th, 2016. That's Thursday, March 24th, 2016. I will be picking the winner at random with a random number generator from the comments below. So all you have to do is place a comment below of what is your favorite EDC or everyday carry item. The one item that's just your favorite EDC item, that you just have to post it below. Please, one comment per person. And then at 5 in the afternoon on March 24th, Thursday, March 24th, I will be picking at random that person. I will comment on your comment, so be paying attention. Then you have 24 hours to respond to me, and then we will get both of these shipped to you. So you get the pair shipped to you, the lucky winner, and after 24 hours, if you haven't responded, I will be forced to pick another one. So stay on top of it and be looking for that reply from me on March 24th. So with all that being said, folks, thank you as always for checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Check us out on all the relevant social media. Links are in the description below. And as always, remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.